Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons. Welcome to another session of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time. I got a new lamp. You're definitely going to be able to tell. 3, 2, 1. Hi. Yeah. I think my lighting situation just got a bit more awkward. So, here's what happened. My floor lamp that I use in my bedroom, well, it had a cover on it, you know, as they tend to do, that plastic, like, matte cover that helps diffuse light. Well, I literally tapped it, and it disintegrated. I do not mean that, like, a little crack appeared in it. No, I mean it just about burst into powder. I have never witnessed plastic do that before. Come to find out, that's actually like that happened to everything plastic on it, pretty much. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I had to, you know, go and hunt for a new I had to go and hunt for a new floor lamp, because a bare light bulb just kind of hanging out there. I mean, the rest of the lamp still works. I just couldn't really find a replacement lampshade. So it literally, that was exactly what it was, Kirk. It was just, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark. And just poof, Thanos snapped into non-existence. Like I said, I have never seen plastic do that before. Especially because, I mean, you know, the sort of plastic that it is when you, like, on a floor lamp, it's bendy, you know, like it has a little bit of give to it. Nah, not anymore. It fucking evaporated. It's honestly kind of scary. Like, even carrying the lamp out, the other shade on, like, the reading lamp bit of it, I literally just tapped it against the wall, immediately just like glass, like glass dropped off a roof, just gone. I don't know what happened. So I have a new lamp, but that also meant I needed to get new light bulbs, and well, I wasn't aware that the light bulb that I got was going to be a fucking floodlight. So here we are. Jesus Christ. For what it's worth, that's an LED bulb. Like, I kind of thought that it was not going to be that strong, but here we are. Also, hi Lisa, welcome on in. A hydrate can do. As for the stretch, I'm not really feeling it quite yet, but it'll literally just start. Need a softer one. Yeah, like, the problem is, I was trying to order for the size type that the lamp requires, and they don't, like, it throws like a bunch of letters and numbers at you, and that's it. They don't really say this one's softer, this one's light, you know, this one's brighter. It's just, here, have like 5 trillion numbers, 3 letters, and a special symbol, like a fucking password requirement thing. It's like, yeah, you figure it out. Yeah, I'm the electrical engineer here. Speaking of things that are well without my wheelhouse, but are now being demanded of me, work has decided that I need to have login credentials for server admin and computer admin properties. They're expecting me to be a server admin for our servers for our team. I'm not alone, admittedly. The other dev is also being pulled into this. Here's the problem. We're developers. We're programmers. Programmers are not server admins. Those are two very different concentrations in college. Server admins tend to have networking knowledge, you know, the ability to set up and administer networks like internet and intranet networks. I have zero training in that. And they're expecting me and my coworker to suddenly magically understand how to be server admins. It's fucking stupid. The entire reason this is happening is because they shunted all of our server admins to a contractor company, and that contractor company didn't think to actually read the fucking contract that they were putting together, which meant that a whole bunch of functionality and needed access isn't being given to them, and in fact has to stay in-house, which is the start of this entire fucking problem. This is why I don't like upper management. This is why I believe upper management needs to be fucking abolished. It is beyond fucking stupid. Like, all it's going to take is so many of these guys accidentally deleting System 32, and we are going to be up shit creek. As a matter of fact, I might start telling some of my compatriots, hey, if you delete System 32, your server runs faster. See how many of them fall for it. It's stupid. Because I'm not, like, our team isn't the only one that's also having to deal with this. All teams across the entire company are having developers be the server admins for their teams. They are not going to live through this. I already jokingly told my team members, dibs on installing Doom on the server. Somebody else can get Quake Arena. I'm gonna make it like a real CAD computer. Because it was always CAD class, you know? It was always the CAD computers in high school that had Doom and Quake Arena on it. Not sure why that was, but it always was. Anyway, rant aside, where was I? We should be getting ready for more randomizer shenanigans. Speaking of, do I have everything available and ready here? No, I don't, because I was working on the webcam because of the lighting change. And I don't think I've done it justice, unfortunately, because I don't think there is a floodlight option on my webcam. Let's see here. Get that set up. I can the tracker? Why is the tracker having issues? There it is. Otherwise I haven't had anybody else join me voice wise. Oh, running a bit behind. Oh, okay, so our compatriot is running a little bit behind. Otherwise we should be good to just pop over here. Fingers crossed. Okay, game audio is audioing. I'm audioing. I have Discord ready for when they arrive. At least this way, now that I'm, smaller on the screen, I'm not blinding folks as much. Hopefully. I have no idea what I'm going to do about that. Also, like, I can't really give you an example, but I feel like the light bulbs that they sent me are fucking chonkers. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Why is that still there? Oh, it didn't decide to... Okay, well, there we go. Thank you, Blackweed. Welcome on in. Welcome everybody, by the way. Hope the evening finds folks well. I think we should be good to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and start revving things up here. In theory. We only have 3 party members as of yet. Technically, it's all you need, provided you have the right setup, but kind of don't. So there's that. Oh God, where was I going? What was I doing? You know, I was sitting here strategizing the map and then realized I did like fucking nothing. There's the possibility of going to... No, I'm not going to campsite. Fighting the Wraith might be doable. I think we've defeated Thextera, but I don't recall turning it in, question mark? Or there was something extra to it that we have yet to do. Something like that. There's Ogier Yensa. There was like 1 chest left in Ogier Yensa that we can find. There is... I mean, from there we can get to Nam Yensa and the Tomb of Wraithwall. I don't think I have the wherewithal to beat the Demon Wall, though. I have points, but not enough. Amvrit. HP lore. Hashmal gives nothing. Right, I've been sitting on second boards too. Otherwise, they were saying Hannah Mines, Golmore Jungle. That would suggest Osmond Plains. Hello. Welcome on in.
I'm hanging out just doing some video games, because I had kind of a crap day.
You too, huh?
I think something's just in the water today.
Yeah, at work today, they reinstated my my admin accounts. They call them a -C and -S. I know that's not really an industry standard, but like, as far as I can explain it, it's like having I think it's like expanded permissions and then server permissions.
Okay, so you have... Gotcha. It's probably something like console and server or something.
Something kind of akin to that, I believe, yeah. So here's the thing. They are expecting me and my other developer coworker to become the server admins for our server. That holds our rule service development stuff. Yeah. They are basically forcing us to work 2 jobs for the price of 1.
Not like that.
Yeah. That's where my mind is. Right, I can't fight those. They are way too strong. I meant to run past them. I do have to run past them. Run for it. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Hold on. I can't run past them. Why can't I run past them? Well, I can fight them. That's a good sign. Wait a minute. Is that the path out to Osmond? It looks like it, but... Kale.exe has stopped functioning.
Yeah, I have days like that.
Yeah. My brain just deflated. Well, that's interesting.
Should I get out the, should I get the
You too, huh?
Yes!
Since
Did I get out the bicycle pump? Wow.
there you go. Okay, so that goes out to the Western Sand, but the Western Sand doesn't connect to Osmond. This is the only way to get to Osmond Plains, is it not? Is that only open? No. There's no way that's only open during the rain. That seems weird. I might have to go out to Wraithwall. That may be the only place I can actively go right now.
Well, that's not great.
It's also weird because the tracker demands otherwise.
Well, that's a little concerning.
Yeah, like for instance, the randomizer map says that I can go as far out as Mount Baroni Sace.
Ah.
As a matter of fact, they also tell me that I can go to Ritterana. Can't do the Pharos, but I can do Ritterana. Don't think that I can actually land up in Arcadia, though. Despite them showing me the options for it. So I think the furthest I can go is Nalbina and Bujerba. I've already dropped at Ogir-Yensa. So I actually had to go out there and grab something in Ogir-Yensa to continue, because it got me the brig key that I needed to get the Ash check, which was Pinello. And try driving to Osmond. That might be why, actually. The Strahl might be able to drop at Osmond, but not at... not in Golmore and attach, because that's Yogg territory, and Paramita is not. Weird. You know what? Let's go to Ogir-Yensa. There's still one more treasure chest out in Ogir-Yensa that I need to grab. Lord help me trying to find it, but you know.
Don't mind if you hear any contextless swearing. I'm just quietly doing some Zexion in the background.
Gotcha. La, da, da, da. Ritterana. You stop that.
No.
Pinello. Right, this is going to be a problem. I don't know, Princess Kisses. Oh, this is dumb. Smack. Oh yeah, the only cure spell that I have right now is Kiraha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
I mean, yes, however.
Well, yes, it costs all of the energy.
Yeah, it's a fucking expensive cure spell. I would rather have Cura right now. Considering, you know, the highest HP I have right now is 1500. I do not need Kiraha.
What, don't you also want to cure, you know, their children and their children's children?
So this is enough overcure to aggro every single one of the raid bosses in Final Fantasy XIV from their dungeons, wherever you are in the world.
From goddamn orbit.
Now, it's bad when you overheal hard enough to attract Kefka's attention.
Okay, let's be honest. It's Kefka. You probably don't have to overheal much to attract his attention. He's kind of a dick.
I mean, that depends. Is he presently looking in a mirror?
Yeah.
I think the treasure in question is... Oops. Oh my god, there's so many Urtanyensa. I think is the... Okay, so that's where I am. What is this? Yeah, there's one more primary tank complex. Primary tank complex. Oh god. Primary tank complex is Ring Hell, I think. Yeah. I need to go to Ring Hell.
Well, don't die.
Try my best, but there are Salamander entities out there.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
Penelo tries to cure us, aggroing the Salamander entities, and they blast us to fucking atoms.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh. So in a roundabout way, the Western Sand is connected to Osmond Plains. There's a Zertnan Cavern connection.
Yeah.
That moment when I remembered the map to my own detriment.
Yeah.
So that also means that Western Sand is connected directly to this place because there's a couple of Zertnan Cavern connections here and in Namyensa. That is a 42 chain Urtanyensa kill streak. This place is stupid.
Maybe a little.
This place is dumb as fuck.
Maybe a lot.
There we go. 48 chain. $51.
I just managed to backdoor myself into and out of the same area in the same exploration section.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and all of them are awful.
Walk in, angry growling noises. I close the door.
Yeah, except in this case, it's horrible flowers, but underwater.
I'm sure they can growl. They just have to try.
No, they just mostly fire projectiles at me.
Goody.
You know the type.
Oh, totally. I've played Majora's Mask, I remember.
You've played a Metroid in your day.
That too. Also played Time Spinner, that one has it too. Can't wait for Time Spinner 2 to drop, by the way. That'd be fun.
You played a lot of Time Spinner.
Oh, yes I have. Randomizers tend to do that. Speaking of randomizers, haha. Here we are. Ow. My face. I forgot, there are traps in these in the ring. Hell. Yeah, like that.
Walk it off.
God damn it. Hey, what do we get? Dispelga. Excuse you?
I mean, are you gonna say no?
No, no. Also, excuse you? Oh, I need to get out of ring hell without dying. Please don't kill me. Nice. 69 chain.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here while the getting's good. Yeah, I noticed something stupid on my first session.
Oh.
Yeah, the bizarre items are randomized.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have fucked up a little bit.
Well, you're in for a slightly long.
Potentially. Really depends. May actually just mean that I need to, like, very judiciously apply my my hint system so that I can determine early on if something is going to require me to do bizarre work, and if it is, what I'm going to need to do. Because in theory...
Oh, right. You can just kind of hint your way through the problem, huh?
Yeah. Like, if everything winds up being a bizarre item, then yes, it is going to be a pain in the dick. But if it's, you know, just a couple of things here or there, it's not going to be that bad. Especially considering I can't just look up what enemies drop what and run with it. Lord knows I did that for the storyline playthrough to get Cornusol. So, like, if I had to go and remake Tornasol...
also run pretty well on just sell fucking everything to the bazaar.
Yeah, like, as far as I understand, the way the bazaar system actually works is that as you sell items, they keep an internal counter, and once you qualify for something, it'll proc the generation of that item, and then clear those items from the counter.
Basically.
So, here's the thing, though. It doesn't care if you have sold more than is necessary, it'll clear the entire item.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
So, yeah, like, if something requires 5 earth stones and you sell 99, then you just wasted 94.
Yeah. That is rather unfortunate.
The funny thing is that that works in your advantage in another way, in that if 2 separate items require the same thing, and you qualify for both at once, then it'll take that one requirement and apply it to both of them.
Yeah.
So if both of them, say, require 5 earthstones, you don't need to sell 10, you just need to sell 5. This is how I wound up getting the Tornasol for a lot cheaper than it would have otherwise been.
As one does.
This is why people learn about the systems, because then you learn how you can exploit them. Games like this is honestly just good business sense. And now to Namiensa.
Speaking of exploiting systems, I just found a fuck-ass boss.
They were prepared for you, huh? There's the treasure. Oh. Hellgate's Flame! Ooh. Okay, interesting. So if I get that Phobos Glaze and Heractes, oh god, what was it? Or no, I'm thinking the wrong thing. Hellgate's Flame is a good item for getting part of Tornasol, actually, if I remember correctly. It's Heractes Flame, Phobos Glaze, and Deimos Clay. I need those in order to get a special item. Herbs.
I may have wandered into a fight, but I'm not prepared for it.
Oh, I've done that more than once in this randomizer already. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Should check what they're telling me I can do here. Chests of berries. Feed the Wyvern Lord. So Augur Hill, Yellow Sands, Simoon Bluff, and Exerberry, and the Ortaniensis Sea treasure. Ortaniensis Sea is north. That's Withering Shores. Domain of the Sand Queen. Yellow Sands. Simoon Bluff. The Ortaniensis Sea. So I actually need to go north. Fun. This is not the direction I need to go. There's going to be a Yensa in here, isn't there? Huh. I would have expected there to be a Yensa fish there, but oh well. Gift horse mouth, not looking. Wait, this way. Ooh. Okay then. I get it. Y'all don't want to leave me alone. I'm gonna find somebody to sell these earthstones to. Ow! Stop that. This is where a treasure is.
What the fuck? I think I'm actually figuring out this fuck-ass boss.
That has also happened to me more than once in this game. Case in point, actually taking on Zodiark.
Yeah.
Only took me, what, 3 tries to kill him?
That's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad for what I was going after. Ooh, Fuzzy Miter. Okay, so from there.
Zodiark's no joke.
Yeah, Zodiark is a rough fight.
Zodiark's kind of a dick.
Yeah, there just kind of comes a point where he decides, my HP is low enough, fuck you, die.
Kinda.
It's like, I'm done playing games with you. I am no longer taking damage from any source from you, and I'm just gonna keep spamming dark you until you die.
See, that's the point about the part that you bring out the pierce damage.
So that's the thing.
Which I don't think actually works.
Yeah, that's the thing. That doesn't work when he erects a paling. The paling is, you know, back in grade school when there was that one classmate that was just like, I have super invincible armor, so na boo boo on you. That's what palings are. There is no piercing them. They are, I activate God mode. I'll take that. A pine wood chop. Okay. No more treasures on this section. Yellow sands to the domain of the Sand Queen. In theory, but in practice, probably not. Actually, hold on. So Yellow sands leads to...
Well, I can reliably get this guy to turn red.
Oh, wait, no, I can get to the domain of the Sand Queen.
I'm trying to remember how this game fits together, but there's a whole lot of area.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure how much help I'm going to be there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's the answer.
I am here.
Welcome. Oh.
It's a Ross.
Indeed.
It is. My parents were showing off their house effectively completely empty. They're moving in, so they're like, "Oh, you guys want to come see the house before we put it up on the market?" Well, not we swung by and took a look at it.
Awesome.
But now I am here.
Welcome. I'm going to the Namienza Sand Sea and on my way to the Tomb of the Wraithwall.
Good.
Does that one count as our nightly brain cell sharing, Michael?
Probably. It was timed well enough, I would say. So many things to kill. On the plus side, it's getting me license points, which I can use for other stuff later. Just have to consider what I'm going to give everybody for subclassing. Sand Queen. I remember. This way is backtracking. Damn. I actually need to go south. That is not where I need to go. Borb! There we go. That's the exit I'm looking for. This leads to the Fading Warmth. Oh, Lord help me. I hope I don't have to run the Great Crystal.
Yeah.
So I have to run the Great Crystal and fight Ultima. That is going to be a bitch and a half. I mean, for that sake, it's also going to be a bitch and a half if I have to do the subterranean. The Pharaoh subterranean is such a hassle. If I reach a point where I actually have to take out the seer to progress, that's going to be funny. Simoon Bluff. Ow, my face.
You enjoyed that blind trap, right?
No. Quite the opposite, actually. I don't have eye drops. This sucks. Ow. Game. I really need to get Libra. Do I even have a bangle? No, I don't. I just don't have any source of Libra right now. That sucks. Can I, like, stop exploding, please?
Explosions will continue until morale improves.
Pound in Spanish is scan in Final Fantasy. Yeah. I guess, like, in this case, is less scan and more detect traps. I'm not really sure where they ascertained that one. Not sure where the Final Fantasy etymology is on Libra for an ability. I wonder if anybody's ever actually figured that one out.
I know I do not.
Oh, I have blind nut. Oh, thank God. Actually really good for me right now.
Apparently the advice for the boss I'm fighting online is don't find this boss early.
Really? Imagine that. Oh, this is unfortunate. Ow. I guess this is one way to kill him. It's a dumb way to fight him, but it's a way.
If it works, it works.
Yep. There we go. Wyvern Lord vanquished.
Huzzah, huzzah.
So I can turn that in whenever I get the opportunity. Now I need to find the treasure chest around here somewhere. It's gonna be up on the rings, isn't it? By golly, it's Bagoli. Well, at least I can kick the shit out of you. Yeah, because it wasn't over here. Yep, nope, no treasure. Orb. Bagoli. Nothing there. Around the corner, nothing there. It's gotta be up on the rings. Not there. But there. A golden shield. Okay. Interesting gear. This game, I swear to God. Now we go this way. So this should get us to out of the Sand Sea. Oh. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, this is just Tomb of Wraithwall. Immediately. The big booms, yeah, those are explosive traps. Yeah, that is a thing that keeps happening. Oh, Penelo has 80 MP to her name. And I'd take on Garuda.
That's enough.
I'm trying to take on Garuda. I think I have extra berries, actually. Hi, Garuda. I do have extra berries. Here, have this. Another one to grow on. Oh. Oh, that's actually working pretty well. Bye, Garuda. God, we're such a motley crew.
I wasn't sure if you would pull through.
Yeah, it was a little touch and go there, wasn't it?
Absolutely terrible.
Congratulations. All right, Tomb of Wraithwall, here we go. The ancient device stirs. Yes, we know these cutscenes. We've been here, we've done that. Da, 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 da. You unlock the battle against Vossler by completing the Tomb of Wraithwall story.
Hold on.
Right.
Guys, jump him.
Right. Beat his ass. There's no way. There's no way I beat Wraithwall. Or, Demon Wall. Right? Then again. In my 30s. Oxley bow. I can try. I can certainly try. This is gonna be stupid.
So, not going that way, I'm just gonna come back to this dickhead later with more missiles.
We better decide fast.
Fight around, better side fast. Huh.
I think in my case, I picked run. I have no shame in it because this game is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking hard.
You got this.
I don't think so.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, nah. Game over.
I had faith in you.
Splat. See, that's what happens when you don't beat the Wraithwall in time. Sorry, Demon Wall. All right, we have to run away from it. In theory. Hope this doesn't go poorly for me.
Fight
Fight
or
or run? We better decide fast.
Somebody
Jesus!
tells me you've heard that voice line a few times.
Yeah, just a bit. Now, please don't freeze. That's all I can beg for. Oh, thank
Maybe
God.
even a few times today.
Yeah. See, this one is a different fight.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
Brazier bears Taiwan inscription. Wakes it with the flames, follows it their shadow, and they're straying. Touch the brazier. Demon wall halts its advance. So this fight is much different. Chain magic's a bit of a dick, but oh, Talega. Oh, thank God didn't get to throw that at me. Congratulations.
I'm just remembering, you guys didn't get to see when I did Final Fantasy VII New Threat. The version of the demon wall from the previous version of the mod in the rearrange mode,
Yeah.
where it's 2 demon walls.
Yeah. And then, of course, the homage to the demon wall in Clair Obscur.
And that one was fun.
Yeah. I, like, the moment that I recognized what was going on, I was like, oh God, this is a demon wall. Then, like, 2 rounds later, slam. Yep, there it is.
Right in the face.
One of these days I'll go back and do the bonus post-game content, but much as I love that game, the post-game content is hard.
Yeah.
A streamer that me and Mandy watch, he was like, oh, I should go explore before I do the obviously very end of the game. And just getting rolled by everything. And he's like, okay, maybe I won't.
Destroyer, Hall the Sentinel.
Well, and you remember, I was pretty good at the game by the time I was done.
Yeah.
Did he run any of the stuff I did?
He ran through a few things to look at like final bosses and whatnot, and he's like, nope, I ain't doing that.
Royal, Southfall, Northfall.
I
Cloister
guarantee
Flame.
I fought some of the things that they probably saw and went, maybe later.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Okay, so that's that. So then I go through.
Did they fight was it Sprong?
Sprong.
He did try going for Sprong. Apparently, Mandy says he did make another video of him going back for it.
God, it is so
But yeah, like he went through Sprong and like he hit it with like a big Mael combo and it did like nothing. He's like, what the hell?
Oh. Wasn't that the one that I like counter optimized people and abused burn and break damage limit?
That
Or
sounds
was that the
about right.
dragon?
That's a good question.
Because I know the dragon, I specifically had to optimize for like multi attacks because you know the gimmick.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think Strong. I just went, all right. I want as
Yeah.
much passive damage as possible, so I can focus on not dying.
it's wronged, lol.
There's even like a non-DLC bonus boss that I did not do.
Here's one of the treasures. Which is 1,000 gil.
Shoot, did I ever go back and fight Paintbrush Lady?
Don't know.
I probably could have done that.
Maybe.
There's a whole lot of games in that game.
Yeah, there is. It certainly pulls a fast one on you. You think you're getting close to the end, and no.
I'm just impressed with the amount of like bonus content they crammed in there.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy 12 pulls something very similar, where like you think you're getting close to the end of the game, and then it just kind of says, "Oh yeah, by the way, you kind of forgot about this dude. Yeah, he's pulling some shit."
And in Claire Obscura's case, it's more, hey, so you know that mystery you've been kind of sitting on all game? So about Mael.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, it's so funny. This the guy that I was telling you about that we were watching, he was like, he pegged that Mael was gonna be the main character like almost immediately out the gate. He's like, I feel like this game is focusing on Mael a lot, even though we're playing as Gustav.
Oh, poor Gustav.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so mad when Gustav got killed.
I liked Gustav.
He's like, oh, you're just standing there letting him die.
Yeah.
Well, no, they had jumped down the hole.
And
They're off the cliff, but
yeah, like from there, like, what is Mael supposed to do?
Right.
Lune might have been able to throw a fireball or two, but I don't think that would have mattered.
And at most, he would have deflected them. Most likely, considering, you know, he was present and they all, like, didn't they all see him at that whole D-Day scene?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right.
Like,
That
yeah.
was the guy that killed the entire expedition.
Yeah, like he just decimated the full expedition.
This was right after you killed the Nevron
That did it.
that was also there. Or
Yep.
one of the types of Nevron that was there.
Yeah.
It took Gustav burning out his arm with an overcharge to even make the guy notice that he was being attacked.
Yeah.
Then we went to the end game and I had to buff everyone's health because we'd done side quests.
You know, ultimately, the whole scene effectively being, Thanos snaps his arm. The old dude that he nicks with it, if even that, just kind of looks at him and goes, "Really? Now I actually have to do something about you?"
I mean, he felt it. He did feel that.
Like, now I actually have to pay attention to you?
I mean, he didn't. That was Gustav's last trick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he fired an actual bolt of real lightning at that guy.
Pretty much, and at that point, even then, you know, he felt it, but also like, old man, still standing, still walking, still stabbing.
Well, what child can conceive of their father being hurt by something?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I suppose I should be careful how I phrase that in case anyone watching has played the game.
Look, if you're gonna, if you're worried about counter spoiling, considering the fact that it's basically, you know, that jackass in chat's job to spoil the streamer at any given opportunity when playing a game for the first time. I would just call that turnabout fair play.
How long did it actually take me to beat that anyway?
Many sessions.
Approximately 92 hours, but that also included, like, part of my original playthrough before I decided, wait, I'm doing this for the LP.
Funny you mention that, because that's about the same amount of time it took me to finish Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah. Hopefully the randomizer is a bit faster.
In theory, it should be, especially considering expanded experience and license point acquisition. Like, experience points is up 300%, LP is up 200%. So, it should be faster. Because I don't have to worry so much about, oh god, these things are actually strong. Because that's what they're saying about me. Said, for the start of the game, the gearing is a bit of a pain in the dick. I'm pretty sure when you first come to Tomb of Wraithwall, you're supposed to be like level 15.
Yeah, does it feel cathartic coming in here and just, like, you know, obliterating everything?
Yes. Abso-friggin-lutely. Still not going to make the Great Crystal or the Subterrane any easier, though. It's like running through Final Fantasy X-2 and getting to the Via Infinito. Ugh. Or 10 in the Omega Cave. I Come to think of it, 7 doesn't really have a dungeon like that, does it? Except unless maybe you count, like, the sunken Guernica.
Yeah. But you're kind of semi-intended to find that early and do a bit of a run on it.
Yeah. In Final Fantasy VIII, there's the Deep Sea Research Center.
I think the closest thing 7 has to, like, a bonus hell dungeon is just fighting the weapons.
Yeah. Like, going out of your way to fight, like, Ruby, Sapphire... Not Sapphire, Emerald. Ruby, Emerald, and I think it's Diamond and Ultima.
Yeah.
And then in Dirge of Cerberus, you fight Ultima, or not Ultima, Omega.
And I wouldn't call that a fight.
True. I would just call it Gact Kamui getting a fucking epic solo.
Because, like, you have Cerberus and you're in your final limit break for that, aren't you?
You certainly can, Bay.
Meaning you will be.
Yes.
It's like, if I recall, that is the point the game just hands you Cerberus.
I think so.
By which point, that gun is,
Ooh,
well, there's a reason they don't give it to you for more than, like, the last hour of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a point. Bone fragments. There's a treasure chest. Ow. Dispel. Nice. No. Line, no. That way we'll stop missing for now. Ow. Rude. Do not bite your guests unless they ask for it. In which case, depending on your mood, you might charge extra. Guys, I just got the license for Zodiac.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you can take that right now. Yeah, you got that.
Fuck.
You got this. I believe in you.
You're not doing that, right?
That may be just the slightest bit bug nuts busted. Boss, for crying out loud. Get your ass back here. This man, I swear to God. Oh, hi, Tallow. That's actually kind of bad for us right now. That said, files of green liquid.
Ah, yes, the ooze.
The ooze. Once we have been exposed to the ichor.
Oh, hey, someone made a whole ass Gustav. Like, playable.
It's like 5/6 of a whole Gustav, technically.
Just suave.
Gustav.
No, someone, someone,
part
like,
with
gave
Elias.
him, like, the rest of his skill tree.
Oh, incoming fight with Belias. I should probably get rid of the oil status now. I'm pretty sure Belias uses fire. Also, I need to find the treasure chest before I fight him. I am looking for a green dot. There it is. Oh, okay. It's down in the battlefield. Being.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, thankfully not a whole lot. Hi, Belias. How's tricks? Yeah, you guys handle that. I'm gonna grab this right quick. Ow. Partisan. Nifty. Greater barrier. Piraha.
Gesundheit.
Roar. Do the roar.
Oh no, someone made a randomizer.
Of course they did. Come to think of it, they're probably trying to get that into Archipelago as we speak.
Oh, probably. The worst part is I think I could probably actually do it.
So, you joining us for the next Multi-World Madness?
I know, do you want a 90-hour game in there?
You can do the async. I mean,
I've thought about doing the async a couple of times.
it is what it is. You're, of course, welcome to.
You have no horse in this race whatsoever, huh?
Yeah. Belias the Gigas. That said, I don't think I actually got that. Wow. I completed that fight for a Rhyme Fang. Uh-huh. Definitely clamoring for that. Push your flame to the chamber of first light. Now what am I getting? Actually. That's where it was supposed to be. There we go. Touch the waystone. Oop. That was Exeter Berries and the Obelisk. Really beginning to think that I need to give somebody spears. Which, I mean, I need to give somebody Ulan for a class.
Well, and spears, if I recall, are quite good in this game.
Yeah, and Obelisk is like pretty high tier. It's not the highest, but it's pretty high up there.
I think you get spears of most of the elemental types.
I don't recall on that front.
Because I know that's like a big deal for why you want to pick weapon types.
The Obelisk has knockback and combo percentage.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
How does that compare to a similar level of... Yeah, that's about the same as Partisan.
Partisan, yeah.
Except, you know.
And that's in Spears 2.
How does that compare with, like, the bonus knockback and combo on, like, a dagger or sword?
Dagger, no knockback, 12% combo, but, you know, because
It's like pole combo, yeah.
Yeah. Then you have the
Like
Kumba with a combo of
Katana
35.
4.
Yeah. Kumba is, I think, the ultimate katana, actually.
Oh, yeah, no wonder. That one's cheating.
Yeah. Morningstar is an axe and hammer set.
So it has low combo, good knockback,
Yeah.
good power, basically.
Yeah.
Charge time acceptable.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the charge
time's
time's...
actually pretty quick.
Yeah, the charge time's even better than swords. So, okay, considering the situation, we have, of course, Fran being the archer. We have Bosch's knight. We have Penello's white mage, and I just kind of accidentally completed a trine without really thinking about it.
Yeah.
That said, I do still need to think of subclasses for these guys.
One gets heavy armor, right?
I don't recall, actually. Oh, hi, Zodiac. Yeah, Ulan gets heavy armor.
So that gives heavy armor to a lighter class if you want that.
True.
Though I don't think you get much magic up on that stuff.
No. You get more HP instead of MP for heavy armor.
Yeah. Well, because I know it's not unpopular to pair a heavy armor class with a lighter armor class.
Mm.
Because
So
heavy armor is, you know...
helpful, ultimately. And if they get enough MP based off of just the fact that they get the magic up license spots, kind of evens out in the wash. So one of the things that I was thinking about doing is that I'm going to combine Black Mage and Red Mage.
So that gives you a heavy armor black mage, basically, with maces and good spells.
It combines black magic with arcanist magic, which then gives them dark and ardor. Which
so basically
yeah.
you get to hit all of the elemental types.
Yes, pretty much. Because from there, white mage gets holy, You don't really get a whole lot in the way of. Actually, you never get an earth spell. You get Arrow and Aroga, you get Aqua, but not a Quagga.
I was gonna say, do you have like a? Well, I was gonna say, do you have like a Bushi to pair Ulan with? But no, that's you want those katanas.
Yeah, and like Ulan for weaponry gets spears.
And they're very good spears. Oh, right, Soul Eater.
Yeah, Ulan's the Dragoon, basically. There's Foebreaker, which gets, I think, Hammer and Axe. Yeah. Should I do
Aren't most,
Shikari
I was
Foebreaker?
gonna say, aren't most spears two-handed? So
Yes.
do you care about shields?
Not particularly, no.
Monk?
Ulan
But no,
Monk?
Monk gets like MP up. You don't care about MP up on Ulan.
Yeah, not really. Like, funnily enough, Monk pairs well with White Mage to get some extra, like, defensiveness.
Plus, Monk actually gets some white magic.
Mm-hmm. Case in point.
It's almost like there are options in this game.
Yeah, imagine that. As far as Archer, like, Archer is a rough one to pair up.
Right, because Archer has, like, item use and bows.
Yep.
Which item use is almost a support spellcasting class on its own.
Almost. And over here in accessories, we get Shear and Addle, which is, I think, dealing with mag defense and mag attack. Zodiac gets her 1,000 needles and infuse, but eh. She gets battle lore for increasing strength. She does also.
Does Archer get quickening?
I mean, everybody gets quickening.
Not. I didn't. Not what I meant. The speed. Attack speed up.
Oh, charge time?
Yeah.
Swiftness.
No, swiftness.
Yep.
Not much.
Reduces action time by 24%.
Because all of swiftness is like
Phoenix
you want swiftness on guns and bows, if I recall.
Technically, you want
Wait.
swiftness on everything, because
Well,
faster
yes.
action times is just great.
But specifically melee attackers.
True.
Yeah, she just gets swiftness too.
Yeah.
So you probably pair Archer with something with the rest of the swiftness.
That's the question. Where is the rest of the swiftness? That I don't know.
Come on.
Well, there's another swiftness too. But swiftness 2, no matter where you buy it, is where it's going to be. So if I get swiftness 2, this is just swiftness 2.
I know you get swiftness on the rogue classes.
Suppose. So I don't really want to give her Foe Breaker because she already gets a couple of the breaks.
Yeah. Time Mage probably gets swiftness. I'd be surprised if they don't.
Charge, War Mage, Ether Lore, Heavy Armor, Stamp, Swiftness 2. Channeling 2.
Channeling 2.
It's MP cost. Battle Lore 3.
Hilariously, do you do Time Mage Archer?
That's an interesting combination.
You don't get all of the swiftnesses, but I'm not sure you need them.
That having been said,
It's nice.
though, Time Mage, White Mage.
That does give White Mage some survivability if you need it.
And different ways to get
And-
more MP.
Yeah. So how much offensive magic does Time Mage have?
Well, that's actually a good question. I'm not sure if
Not much.
bleed counts. Balance, technically. Gravity, technically.
So if you want to make use of Battle Mage, you want to pair that up with someone who can do magic damage.
Yeah. Suppose
Like
I could
Red or Black Mage.
do... Or Bushi, I think.
Oh yeah, Bushi has...
Yeah, because Bushi gets Mystic Armor, which means they benefit from having high magic. Because katana, the
Bushi,
katana damage...
They also get Genji.
Yeah.
I think you mostly get the most magic damage you get out of Bushi is like one skill. Yeah, there
Shades
it
of Black.
is. Shades of Black.
Yeah.
Which is, to be
That's-
fair, a good skill.
Yeah. And increase magic power and HP crit.
Yeah, that is basically just use Shades of Black at all times, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. These for things that are particularly weak to it. Mag lower shield block. It's funny that Bushi gets a shield block square, considering they're not going to use shields. Skill toss, white
And then you can use
mage.
Shades. Oh, that's actually a fun combination because then you can use Shades of Black to fuel like high MP cost time magic or something.
True. HP lore.
Or healing or whatever.
Am I-
God, Bushi White Mage is kind of scary.
A little bit.
I think the term for that is Sword Saint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Archer Thief isn't a bad combination.
That even said I
Shikari's
didn't
just
see
solid.
I didn't see any swiftness in here, which was confusing.
Did the randomizer remove swiftness?
I don't think so.
Come on, get
The
down.
only thing it does is it condenses the license board a little bit. Like, gets rid of several of the gambit slots and combines them, condenses down the armors and shields.
So theoretically, there should be 3 ranks of swiftness specifically on Machinist, Time Mage, Archer, Bushi, and Shikari. 2 ranks on White Mage, Ulan, and Black Mage, and 1 rank on Red Battle Mage and Knight. Monk and
But their
Bowbreaker require
percentages...
Expert.
Yeah, and their percentages are smaller. They condensed the swiftness.
They condensed it.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet that's what they did. Because I thought it was kind of strange that Swiftness 2 gives 24%. That's a pretty high percentage.
Yeah, if I look at normally it's 10% per level,
Yeah.
up to 30% with all 3.
So they condensed it into 24.
I think that's a reasonable.
Yeah. Well, that said, that brings me back to square one. What the fuck am I doing with these characters for subclasses?
Okay, so you want a spear user because you got a really good spear.
This is true.
And you want a katana user because you have the best katana in the goddamn game.
Yes.
You want right. What do you currently have on various characters?
Pinello has White Mage. I can do
Right.
White Mage Bushi.
That's a hilarious, scary combination. I'm all there. God, that's gonna be like Battle Master Pinello.
Yeah, that might actually make me mainline Pinello.
Like, you don't have as much MP, but you don't need as much on a support caster sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
Especially if she can cast random black magic to top herself up.
Yeah.
Plus, katanas are just good.
Yeah. I mean, in my storyline playthrough, she was White Mage Monk.
Which, that worked out pretty well, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Worked out very well. She was kicking the shit out of a bunch of things.
Just hand her a stick and say, here you go.
Yeah, like in the storyline playthrough, I did Vaughn as Knight Bushi.
Vaughn uses swords. That's his gimmick.
Yeah. Fran was Archer Red Mage, but I'm going to be mixing Black Mage and Red Mage together this time. So, like, maybe Archer Time? Gives her haste.
Yeah. You lose out on, like, a couple of... You lose out on Battle Mage. That's basically what you lose out on.
Yeah. I mean... Alright, let's lock this one in. Let's be fucking terrifying.
Archer's good with most things, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Therein lies the difficulty. So for Knight, that's one that I'm still trying to figure out. You get swords and shields with this. You get a bunch of battle lore. Shield block, great swords. Seeing there's a swiftness 1, which is a 12% boost.
Hilariously, it sounds like Bowbreaker Archer's actually a fun combo.
Bowbreaker Archer?
Break them with your arrows.
I suppose
Yes,
it gives you the
because
rest
it
of the
gives them-
breaks.
Yeah, it gives them ranged all breaks.
Yeah.
It gives hand bombs?
Yes.
Huh.
Grenades. This is
And some effects they don't innately have.
lore. 5 HP. Great swords. Sight unseen.
And some extra magic lures for Kira, Rays, Shades of Black. Oh, Motes and Fangs. Right, I forgot Motes and Fangs actually do proper magic damage.
Yep. So, to build off of the Knight.
Oh, Discord streams doing the thingy.
Yeah. It may have to just keep doing that thingy. Okay. So to build off of Knight. Because honestly, Archer Foebreaker is sounding fun.
Yeah, it gives you a really good support class.
Do I do Knight Monk?
So, like, Knight innately has swords, heavy armor,
And shields.
sufficient swiftness. What other wild shit do they get?
Not a lot. It's battle lore. Sight unseen.
Spellbound's kind of nice, I guess.
They get Genji.
Right, they get great swords and Genji.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over in Monkland, you get sticks.
They get, yeah, they get poles and fists.
Yeah.
I
I
forget what Bone Crusher does.
Bone Crusher is sacrifice your health to kill something instantly.
Huh.
Not that much of anything ever is actually hit by it, but you know.
Once in a while it is.
Right. Because Bosch.
Yeah.
It's right numerology.
Yeah, numerology is something it gets to. Achilles, Shades of Black. Oh, get Shades of Black. HP.
They get a lot of accessories.
Battle lore. Everybody gets a lot of accessories. Phoenix lore. Swiftness.
Oh, you get Swiftness 1 and probably Swiftness 2, so you get, like, fast. Knight has Swiftness 2, I think.
I thought I had Swiftness 1.
Basically, you get holes, light armor, a couple of skills that you probably don't care about, a couple of skills you might care about.
I mean, I get
Espers could get you.
Kiraha.
Yeah, Espers can get you some white magic.
And give me Cura and Raise, or I could just get, well, with Fulminating Darkness here, I can get Kiraha. So you can be a backup
And Bravery,
healer.
which I recall being good.
Oh, Bravery, yeah, Bravery is really good. It increases your physical damage.
And I think you get more accessories than Knight does.
I just get Renew. That's kind of FNB. That's kind of wild, actually.
Like there's a lot of overlap between the two, but also like it's not. Oh, Swiftness 1 and Swiftness 2. It's just behind like It's just behind like an Esper lock. Over there on the right. Oh, on sorry, on.
That is likely an Esper lock, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 36% fast.
I mean, yeah. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking Knight Monk. It turns him into a
So
backup
there's
healer.
probably some overlap there, but it's not the worst thing, and you can mix your light and heavy armor if you really want to.
Yeah. And again, I mean, we have full-blown white mage Bushi. Like,
Yeah.
as far as that whole overlap, a large portion of that overlap is on white magic, and like makes Bosch a backup healer.
Yeah, it's either that or you give him like Ulan for the spears.
So I'm kind of wondering
Which has
about.
less overlap, I think, but that's more offensive than defensive there.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about possibly doing Ulan. I don't know. For some reason, I'm feeling Vaughn getting Ulan.
That's fair. Bosch with great swords just fits.
Yeah. All right, let's lock it in. Let's be weird. Monk. And then Fran, we're gonna lock in Bowbreaker.
How did you shoot me with a bow and break my everything?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
You have a lot of LP to spend.
I do. I should consider doing so.
Oh god, Front just gets MP after dealing damage. You just get to cast whatever spells you have forever.
Yeah, admittedly, considering her combination, that's a little moot, but, you know.
Yeah. You might get something behind an Esper lock or something.
Maybe.
Or I guess you can spend her MP on quickenings.
Except you don't do that in this one. It's missed charges.
Oh, right.
I'm not getting Genji armor yet.
I was thinking the original game.
Yeah. Shield block. Adrenaline. Ironically, shield blocks.
Actually, that's a funny thought. Hand bombs and shields.
Nah. Volcano Makara.
You find the hand bombs.
Truth. Battle lore increases her damage. Poshmal is a pointless purchase here. Alright, we're over in Monkland here.
Are you going to go straight for getting Renew? Oh, you don't have Renew yet.
Yeah, I don't
though.
have the spell. That does crimp my style a little bit.
Tell you what, those battle lures aren't bad.
Yeah, the battle lures are instant payback.
And you have some of the light armors.
Hey, brawler. Numerology. Bless you, by the way.
Gesundheit. You need to find Revive with how many different people have Revive in their license boards.
Yeah. Over in
It's supposed to make
Nightland.
sense to give that to a lot of people, though, huh?
Yeah. I think Machinist gets it even.
Also, Bosch, the Great Sword Monk.
Yes. Oh yeah, that also moots Fulminating Darkness 125 and Zodiark here. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Bam for it, great swords.
But I do know one of the big things with Knight, though, is heavy armor and shields.
Yeah. Well, Penelo just got fucknuts busted.
Hey, Penel, want to swap in for a minute?
She also just got Inquisitor.
Does she have... Well, what does she have that's going to spend that so far?
I mean, she's a healer with Kiraha as her main healing spell.
So oh god, she's just gonna beat the shit out of people.
Yep. Not to mention, eventually she's gonna get Holy.
Here, let me stab you to turn on Holy.
Yep. That was where my mind immediately went with the whole combination. It was like, oh, she's gonna stab people with a katana and cast Holy. This is nuts.
Oh, and HP lore 6 just because. Right.
Yup. Yeah. This is actually a little terrifying. I feel sorry for the people that are about to run into this group.
You need, yeah, I was gonna say, you need to have Penelo in.
Penelo is now the main character. Just saying.
Because she has a final weapon.
Yep. Also, I did all of this preparation, and we're about to go fight Vossler.
Yeah.
Oh, this poor bastard. You're gonna touch him once.
This poor
The beatings will continue until
bastard.
morale improves.
Yeah. Defeating Vossler, if I remember correctly, does open a section of the map up too. So, you know, there's that. Oh, this is going to be an event. Hi, everybody.
Tell you what, it's a sick ass airship.
Indeed. Oh my god. That took no time at all. Bye, Vossler.
Keep down.
What'd I get for killing him? Coral Whisker, Black Orb, and 1,000 Needles.
Didn't you just unlock 1,000 needles on Canelo?
Yes. Also, irony of ironies,
So
I
you
still have Vossler as a guest character.
I was gonna say, boss is still here.
Yep.
Didn't you just kill him?
Yes. Thanks for the hydrate, Black Queen.
I'm confused how that works chronologically and topologically.
Don't think too hard about it. We may smell smoke, and we've already had enough of that around here lately. I mean, oh god. No, I'm gonna go back to the
It's actually
teleport.
decent right now, but that's just because it rained,
Yeah.
and we're in tornado watch right now.
That's terrifying in its own right.
Oh, it might deal with the... No, that wouldn't deal with the wildfires, would it?
No.
That
No.
would make them worse.
It would turn them into Simoons. Oh, wait, we're not playing Breath of Fire.
I mean, same concept.
Eh.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not have Canada be fire NATO'd.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. Oh, hey, wait a minute. A whole bunch of things in Robin Oster went green. Why? Oh, turn in the Wyvern Lord. For starters. Could probably go kick the shit out of Wraith now. Apparently I can start the Earth Tyrant quest. Dalmasca Wester Sand, Shimmering Horizons. I was thinking of going to... Yeah, I was thinking of going to the Wester Sand, so there's that. Okay, things to do. We deliver the hits.
And who knows, you might get closer to your go mode here.
Possibly. I can presently go to Ridorana, but I can't go to the Pharos, so there is...
So what exactly, looking at the tracker here, because I am less familiar with 12 than I am some other entries in the series.
Mm-hmm.
On the left, I assume are our big items.
Yes.
If we get all 6 of those, are we go, or?
Kind of. The basic idea is that you are going to want to get systems access keys, which is that lower central thing, enough to get out to the Pharos at Ridorana and defeat the second Sid boss fight, which then unlocks Bahamut.
Ah, I see.
Therein lying the fun problem.
So you collect your pieces of the Triforce.
Yes, and then you go fight Vayne, basically.
After beating up Sid.
Yep. Which, finally going through a lore play or a story playthrough, I realized something that most folks probably already noticed. Like, I'd always had the idea, of course, that like he and Balthier were related. I thought distant relation. No, Sid's Balthier's dad. Like,
They just kind of walked up and go, ah.
yeah, like they kind of dance around it a little bit because they mention like, what would your father think at one point, and he just kind of brushes it off. Well, that's why, because his father is Sid and he's a fucking stark raving lunatic.
I was going to say, it's also clear that, you know, he is from a noble family of some description.
Yes, as a matter of fact, he also used to be a judge.
Like, even when you first meet him, the guy is clearly educated.
Oh yeah, like by his I mean, ultimately the really funny thing is a lot of folks actually criticize the English voice acting in this game because it so quickly basically spoils everything when you really think about it, because if you listen to Balthier and Larsa, you realize that they have the same accent in how they speak, which very quickly...
Not spoiling, that's good writing.
No, it is spoiling, because it's revealing to you that Balthier is Arcadian. Because that's not immediately obvious. But once you hear him speak, and they don't do that same accenture thing in the Japanese voice, that's where they say it spoils the fact that he's Arcadian. Because
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like that's kind of the long and short of it, is like the accents reveal where everybody is from, and that spoils a bit of like figuring out the backstories of people, because like, oh, he's Arcadian, that means considering his stature, he's noble. Like, he's not just Arcadian, he's Arcadian nobility. And then later on it's revealed in the game that, yeah, he used to be a judge. Like, he was full on in the Arcadian army and in high standing in the army. Like, he was at the level of Judge Geese.
I mean, other than the judge thing, is that really a spoiler? Because you walk up to him, you know this man is educated, and in this
Or
world,
at the
that
very
means
least that he's
probably a member of the
acting like
nobility.
it. Not necessarily that he is, but that he's acting like it. And as a thief, let's be honest, it benefits him to
Yes.
act like it.
Yes, but that is non-trivial to come across and do it well.
I mean, being around Fran would probably be a little easier.
I mean, Fran just doesn't talk.
And when she does,
She gets
she's,
things
yeah.
She doesn't like wasting her breath on us humans.
Pretty much. Just true of all Viera, really. Oh, hey, Exodus.
Yeah.
And the Stone of the Condemner? Oh, no. I can go fight Zeromus now. Yippee!
You gonna?
I mean, that's over in the Still Shrine of Miriam. I haven't really been there yet, so...
I mean, the Espers are worth getting.
I mean, they're also worth fighting because they have drops. It's like, I
And who knows what those drops are?
I got the licensure for Exodus, so, you know, I can just summon Exodus if I pay for that. Oh boy. This game knows how to shorten my lifespan. Oh, I still don't have the clan primer. So I can't go in to see Mont Blanc.
That's kind of hilarious considering.
Yeah. Well, it also means that I can't do the clan hunts yet, so there is
God, I
that.
don't think Todd realized how good he had it in town with someone looking out for him and recommending him to the clans.
Yeah, admittedly, green grass and all that. Considering he's in the middle of a desert, no less.
Like, I get it. I get it. Bob's a dumb teenager, and he does.
Oh boy.
Crimsox.
You know.
Can start this.
And I don't begrudge him for not liking the occupation, because, yeah.
Nobody likes the occupation. Well, actually, not even. Some members of Arcadia were like, why are we doing this, too?
But he found, like, the one bit of social mobility available.
Yeah. Imagine a world in which he did just keep his head down and work with the guild. He still would have made it out to the Ridorana Cataract, considering he had to go fight Yasmat.
Good. Manello, are you good?
She'll be okay, eventually. I don't think anybody... Well, I don't have remedies, that's a moot point. I was gonna say, I don't think anybody has Remlore to remove Doom.
I can't.
No, I mean, Revive is like removing Doom, right?
Well, she has to die first, it's the problem. Okay, yeah, the Western Sand is no longer dangerous.
Also, it's very funny that you got 1,000 needles, and you really, really, really don't need it.
No. I mean, it's going to be good for specific events and situations.
Yeah, where things heavily resist everything.
Yes. Oh, hey, it's Sandstorm. That means there's Noma entities in here, most likely.
Weren't those things you were worried about exploding you for healing?
Yes. That one will just be, you know, the Earth elemental version instead of the Fire elemental version.
Friggin' Mad Tomato.
Angry Nightshade.
Look, also Ixion-looking motherfuckers.
Yes. Ixion and Mesmerize, actually. Mesmerize from Final Fantasy VIII looked like that.
Yeah.
Frog Fang.
This game didn't start so slow. I wonder if younger me would have actually stuck with it.
It's a fair point. Manga. Store.
Though to be fair, I think younger me did not get the politics.
It's basically,
yeah, it's reasonable.
basically high fantasy Star Wars.
It's Evilise, there are politics involved.
Oh, absolutely.
Young me was an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that I was any better off.
I think it's safe to say, really, if you're like under the age of 20, I think missing any real unless it's like literally like spelled out for you, like I think you can be forgiven for not noticing any politics in a video game. Like,
this is why
Metal
I do
Gear.
this is why I do what I do when I'm streaming, at least the storyline run. This is why we have those discussions and conversations when we're playing Persona.
yeah,
Because part of it is, I consider it my own personal viewpoint that, like, I would rather give folks an inroad to media literacy, because media is how a lot of folks communicate ideas and concepts. So the better off you are at understanding it, it's easier and better in the long run, because you can understand what the author is trying to tell you, whether or not you agree with and integrate it.
Media literacy, is that a thing you can eat?
Because, like, I for sure would not want somebody to just blanket agree with, say, Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
That is a bad idea. That is a very bad idea. I mean,
Someone's gonna have a field day by the time you're done with this.
possibly. I'm gonna have at least a handful more gil. Yeah, after that I only got 2 things to show up. Firestone.
Down and
An amber armlet. Okay.
I remember the bazaar having a lot of really good stuff early on when you like sell all the stuff you got from the Easter Sand.
Yeah. Not noticing the politics in Gundam when I was a kid. Yeah, like, there's also just the fact that, you know, there does just come a point where sometimes having somebody else help you by, like, pointing out the bits and pieces, especially in a particularly dense work like Gundam, Metal Gear Solid, hell, Final Fantasy 12 is pretty dense in its own right. Persona,
Any
quite
Final
dense.
Fantasy in Evilise is basically, so I heard you like politics.
Yeah. Well, hell, Persona is a pretty dense game when you in the regard of narrative when you think about it too.
yeah.
That's more social narrative than politics, but yeah.
But
Well,
the idea is still there.
then again, Persona 5,
Yeah, Persona 5
pretty
definitely
fucking
goes
political.
more into the political than the previous iterations of, well, I said installations of the game.
I mean, a large portion of that is because, well, you know.
Yeah. Now, I will say Gundam, it depends on which Gundam, because, like,
It varies depending.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Grand Prix, not very political. That one's definitely more spectacle.
Well, and then you have, like, the OG 1 Year War stuff. That gets more political the further into the timeline you get.
Yeah. I love when you crit kill the nightshades here. They fly backwards and land on their spike.
And then you have, like, Wing, which is basically just a political drama with giant robots.
Yeah.
I mean, which one is it where they had the entire scene of the guy finding out that they're just bombing a town full of kids?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Fair. It's the one where I think he crashes like during like mid-fight, and they're like he lands near a bomb or something, and he realizes like it's just like a couple of kids.
That is one of the
And
spin-offs.
he's like, oh god, what have I been doing?
That is one of the spin-offs in the 1 Year War timeline.
Fair.
The only
I
Gundam
haven't
without
seen
politics is
very little
XD.
Gundam, but that's one of the clips that I've seen enough time to stick to my memory.
You might actually like a bunch of
I
the
mean,
stuff
I've heard people say that
from the
I
1 Year
actually
War.
like Gundam. I just never really got around to watching it. It was always super late on Toonami, so I never really watched it, and then I just couldn't stay awake that long. And then I just never like went out and looked for it.
I'll also mention that like the most actual Gundam that I have watched is Grand Prix. It was like honestly the only one that I could get into, and I mean, again,
Gundam.
like you know, it Shining Finger. You know, it is over the top. It is Power Rangers esque. It is just a spectacle fighter.
That reminds me of what was that one Toonami? That other? I know it wasn't Gundam. I thought it was Gundam, and it wasn't.
I
What
know
was
what
the
you're
Toonami
saying.
one that did?
Immortal Grand Prix.
That's what it was.
Immortal Grand Prix.
IGP.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, IGPX.
That was another fun one. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah,
No,
the one
you
with the
should-
tournament. Yeah.
You should look at like some of the more modern stuff where they like, because they've done stuff where they like kind of retell the old Gundam stuff because it's almost unwatchable now.
Yeah, Kurgan, I agree. That one did have politics too. Yes, it just not as much as others do.
Looking at you, the entire subplot with God, saying his name is even kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Master Asia.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair, even with the name sounding weird, like there actually are people just like named Asia, like
Yeah,
just like there are people named Florida.
I mean,
but
a large portion of the fact that he's called Master Asia is also because he's kind of a caricature.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I get that. I was like, oh, this is the name.
he's martial arts.
Yeah, like he is just the Chinese martial artist stereotype.
Okay, I understand.
At one point early on, they have him and his student, who is the protagonist, do a kick that's effective on a giant robot scale.
Yep. It is dumb as fuck, and I am here for it. It's funny as hell. Okay, yeah, the Mexican Gundam was worse.
All of them are kind of caricatured, let's be real.
Okay, that having been said, the French Gundam gets off pretty fucking light.
Yeah, they were afraid of the French, like, you know, doing a military action in their general direction.
Like, it's the Rose Gundam, and its caricaturization is a fucking badass like mini gunship concept.
Well, no, this is not the American characterization of the French. The American characterization of the French is rather unflattering.
Right, you know, we surrender, which is hilarious because they never did.
Notably.
Yeah, like quite notably, they never surrendered. They fucked shit up. Like everybody expecting the Canadians to be mild-mannered and timid. No, Canada's the reason we have Geneva Conventions.
Or at least a lot of the stipulations of the Geneva Convention.
They just call it the suggestion list.
But no, like, it is kind of interesting you have these stereotypes, but they are the Japanese version of that stereotype.
Natalia, is that you?
Yeah, right. I call Italia to the stand.
So you have the French as, you know, the whole noblesse oblige, etc. You have the American boxer.
Yup.
I mean, if we're gonna keep going down this route, I mean, Punch Out exists.
Yeah. Glass Joe, for example.
But no, like specifically in G Gundam,
The Popinski.
Soda
yes,
Popinski.
The German guy is not. They do unkind things to the German caricature in that show.
A little bit, yeah. There may have been a
If I
little bit of
recall,
sour
isn't he
grapes going
quite
on there.
Literally a prison inmate.
I'm pretty sure he is, yes. Like I said, there may have been some sour grapes there. I couldn't explain for the life of me why. I say as dryly as possible.
Man, it's a kind of amazing. G Gundam would not get made today, would it?
It aged a little bit like milk.
Oh, there's also the Dutch Gundam. It turns into
The
a windmill.
windmill.
Oh my god.
Yes. That is literally it. It is just a windmill. It's honestly kind of funny. See, the Urataniense follow the idea.
About Iron-Blooded Orphans. Actually, shoot, Ross, watch Iron-Blooded Orphans.
The answer would be 0. I know it exists, and I call it hemophilic children, but that's
No, I think you should watch it.
Wow. Wow.
It is a good show, and I think you would appreciate the characters and designs. Or at the very least, have fun with them.
Also, believe it or not, I'm actually completing a check here. It may look like I'm just running mindlessly back and forth, but no, I'm actually doing something.
There is, in fact, a Gundam that I'm pretty sure would honor Korn.
good.
It's the protagonists.
Even better.
It's a melee specialist.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the Barbados, and then the upgrade to the Lupus Rex.
Yeah.
Eventually.
That's funny we got into the conversation about Gundam, because that reminds me, Mako Kanova has been playing a game recently. For the life of me right now, I can't remember the name of it, but basically it combines a whole bunch of mecha anime together. Like, you get a bunch of Gundam stuff, but then there was a scene that involved the Negotiator from Big O.
Oh, yeah, Super Robot Wars.
Yes, Super Robot Wars, that's it. I think they even had characters from Elreka 7 in there. Yeah, I think
They
had
were They were probably playing SRW 30.
Probably. And like, I'm pretty sure it even involved characters from Elreka 7. Like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop.
Well, let's see. I own this game.
That's a pull I wouldn't be expecting.
Right?
On the title card, you have stuff like Mazinger Z. You have various Gundams.
Big O.
Yeah, there's Big O. At least one entry had Eva.
I was about to say, I wonder if Evangelion.
What was the robot with the electromagnetic yo-yos?
Oh God, I know what you're talking about too. I remember watching it and going,
I could not tell you.
That's kind of funny.
Gridman, they have. Oh shit! They put darker than black in here.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, there's Vaughn.
Had to admit, I am kind of interested in seeing how Negotiator gets into matters with Super Robot Wars.
Well, he has been part of the things before. So
I'm
kind
just
of coming into an existing narrative.
yeah. I'm
Hey, here's
just
the featured series, which is not all of the series present. Oh,
yeah.
it's Compiler V. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Various Gundams. Heavy Metal L Gaim, I don't know that one. Brave Fleet's J Decker. A couple of Gaugai Gars. Code Geass.
Oh
Get a
God,
Robo
of
because
course.
it's always there. Mazinger Z because it's... And Mazkaiser, which are always there. Magic Knight Rare? That's probably the Magical Girl one. Gunnex Sword, Majestic Prince, Knights and Magic, and Gridman. And those are just the featured ones in third.
Jesus. Good God. But yeah, no,
It's
like
a tactical game.
I raided into her at one point during that. I was like, this is interesting. And then I looked away from it for a while doing my own thing. I looked back and was like, wait, is that our Dorothy Wainwright? Holy shit, that's the negotiator.
Oh, hey, Storm Sirens. That Tornado Watch might be the thing.
So yeah, I had a bit of a kick.
The tornado.
Yeah. He's,
Well,
I
my
had
food
a,
just showed up. I might deal with that, but yeah.
I had a bit of a kick
Honestly, I
going through
could
that.
probably play SRW 30 for you sometime and see what you think. Because
You know, Code Geass has no politics in there. He looks sideways like the monkey meme. Yeah.
looking at Britannia and Area 11.
And now to play my favorite apolitical video game, Final Fantasy VII.
I'll be honest, the politics in that one aged kind of like wine, huh?
A little bit. I mean, I'll be honest, the politics in this one aged pretty decently too. All
I mean, in
things
here, this is
considered.
mostly like real politic, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, again, I point out, it's basically Star Wars with more fantasy. You would be surprised, actually. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 might actually have some politics in there. You may have to squint, but it might be there.
Final Fantasy 1, the very first act you do is deal with the unfortunate leftovers of a kingdom.
True.
Your first fight is,
Oh, hi, Sophie.
hey, go kill this knight that is in this castle. We don't want him to be there.
Yeah, there is that. Oh, yeah, Princess Kiss. Also, that's a Sylphie entity, by the way.
What happens if you hit that with, I don't know, lightning?
It gets angry. Yeah, actually, I think it is because he kidnapped the princess.
Yes. You get more detail on that in Final Fantasy Edgelord Edition.
Yeah.
Alright, that thing resists most damage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And it just one-shot my healer.
Well, yeah, Kurgan, in the, like, rewrite of that plot, he kidnaps the princess because he is attempting to free the world of an extra-dimensional plot that distract the world in a cycle of light and darkness and misery. Because he's trying to, time warp his way through, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this until this world produces a good enough hero to kill me. And thus, free the world. Because I couldn't do this, this fucker can.
See, what's really interesting about that as well is that that also kind of lends itself into Final Fantasy IX. Because, you know, it's the same name at the very least. And
I don't think it's the same guy.
I don't know. It's always possible.
Jack Garland, no.
It's always possible that it's just another, version of him saving his planet by you know, morphing it into Terra or Gaia.
Yeah, but Jack, despite being an edgelord,
I mean, you can always ascribe it to sudden madness, especially with multiversal travel like that.
Fair. I'm not sure I buy this one specifically, but I can see it.
I can see the potential for a linkage there because, I mean, yeah, Garland is an old salt, and, you know, it is certainly a plot that, on the face of it, starts off sounding evil, and then you realize, oh, he's doing it to save an entire planet, or at least attempt to. Like, yeah, this is an end justifies the means sort of thing, and no, that doesn't. But in his mind, that calculus might add up.
Because the only people this the Stranger Paradise Jack Garland kills are knights paid by the kingdom. Knights paid by the kingdom, which is not a good king. It's not an evil kingdom, but
true. Hi, Enceladus. Please don't kill me. We should be able to fight this, I hope.
And he kidnaps the princess but does not harm her. Then the Warriors of Light show up.
Yeah. I mean, actually, another good example of the sort of thing where, like, people just kind of lose their head when they're in the thick of things. Seifer from Final Fantasy VIII. He's actually legitimately, you know, he's a dick, but, like, he's not actually evil up until, you know, Edea gets a hold of him and he starts remembering what he lost.
Right, and she kind of also mind magics him a little, if I recall.
She is the sorceress, yes. There is a part of that, but like when the sorceress isn't in control, Edea was actually talking with him, and he didn't remember, you know, because the GFs.
Yeah.
Who would you
Yeah. Well, a new Kai-san and a Soleifang. From the kill, at least.
Anyway, my food's here. I'll be back.
Indeed. It's like the thing is, I don't know that it's just because of the GF. Like it amplifies it because, yeah, he doesn't remember his friendship with everybody else, which just kind of enables him to be more of a dick because it allows him to be more closed off. But ultimately, there was always the potential. There was always the potential for him to be a bit of a shit. Like, he was kind of always standoffish. It's just because he doesn't remember. Yeah, because of the GFs, it was amplified even more because he was more personally, what's the word I'm looking for? He was more personally alienated because he just kind of, you know, latched onto, I'm the only one that I can trust, so fuck everybody else. Well, to a degree, even Fujin and Raijin don't have his entire respect. Which is sad, because Fujin and Raijin are damn dedicated friends. Fumarole. Oh, hey, I have a hand bomb now.
Bless my soul, that's a fumarole.
Thank you. I suppose we could take a second and say Final Fantasy VI definitely has politics in it, considering it's a literal world run by a clown. Cough, cough. No way! I could hear the sarcasm in your typing. It doesn't even have war crimes, he says, of the game in which a clown poisons an entire army. Oh, speaking of poisoning an entire army, Final Fantasy Tactics does that. That was certainly interesting for my first full storyline playthrough of that. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't the general that actually had the idea to do that. It was Kefka that had the idea and just kind of did it unilaterally, if I remember correctly. I may not remember correctly, to be fair. But I feel like that scene was like, the general was like, we will fight this war, and we will fight the way we always fight. And then Kefka was like, fuck it, poison.
I mean, sometimes you just need to make them suffer.
I mean, again, I feel like at least a part of this was there was always the potential there. The experimenting sure didn't help, but I'm pretty sure Kefka was born sociopath. He was just a sociopath that was then further incentivized with revenge because of the experimentation. Because, like, if you don't piss off a sociopath, honestly, you could live a pretty peaceful life. If you piss off the sociopath, that's when shit gets bad. Case in point of the devil. Cough, cough. Of course, she's kind of a special case, isn't she? Okay, so, like, why could I not? Yeah, there's just debris in the way. Interesting. I never remember that being a thing. Yeah, I'm not trying to defend his atrocities because of old farts that wanted to control everything. I mean, that's also true. He's not the only villain in the game. He's just, like, the sizably psychotic one. I mean, hell, the Emperor also experimented on and mind-controlled Terra. Like, yeah, the Emperor is by no means a good person. And never will have been.
And Terra, my brain immediately flipped switches and I lost all thread of this conversation.
Oh, the Emperor.
Remember, they only count as war crimes if you lose.
I mean, that is kind of the long and short of it, even in Final Fantasy VI. Like, the conversation they even have after Kefka poisons the fucking river is like, it's not a problem unless we get caught, and we're only going to get caught if you lose, so buck up and keep fighting, fucker.
Yeah.
And then the general's like, I'm going to report you, and Kefka's like, no you're not. Honey, do you realize who has the power here? Do you realize who's wearing the pants in this relationship?
Correct.
Another one of those moments where I really I realized that, God, I would have so much fun voicing Kefka. Oh, God. Of course, I would also have the temptation to voice him like Buggy. Because, God, Buggy and Kefka have a little bit of overlap. Kefka is much more competent, but still.
See, Buggy may not be competent in the normal sense, but boy,
right.
is he the master of failing upwards.
Yes, that is the thing. Kefka is not a failing upwards type. He is a I get this shit done my way type. So, like, honestly, Kefka versus Buggy is really hard to call. Yeah, Yeah, Buggy's not a sociopath. He's just a bullshitter.
Right.
Like,
He's just a hooligan.
like the thing is, just like sheer force of personality versus force of personality, Kefka's gonna win. The fact that Buggy fails upwards all the goddamn time is going to piss Kefka off so much.
Right. Maybe one of those where like Kefka does like his master plan and he thinks he's beating Buggy for good, and like some random person with a camera caught like the one perfect moment to make it look like that Buggy was the master behind everything, and they're all like, look how amazing he is.
Yes, that would be it. That would basically be the long and short of it. And like, even then, like, Kefka throws some massive attack at him. At the last second, he fucking slips on a banana peel and falls through the floor, and it misses him entirely. It's shit like that would just piss Kefka off.
Buggy is one of those characters who are like, he statted luck as a dump stat to begin with, and then after the time skip, he said, you know what? I have all this experience. I'm just going to make luck my main stat now.
Yup.
I was going to say, his superpower isn't the chop fruit. That just lets him survive the shit he runs into. His superpower is luck.
Yup. Yeah.
He's just specced into luck and charisma.
Yup.
Yup.
Buggy is one of those perfect examples of you can be a high charisma character and still be a jackass.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of high charisma jackass characters.
To his crew, not a jackass.
Yeah.
True. Except for the one he shot.
Oh yeah.
That guy
King of
had
Pirates. Yes. Speaking of high charisma jackass characters, I have started the writing on Doyle. The questions that questions that were left behind. Yeah, I started answering those today, and oh boy. You know that whole conversation I had about how sometimes characters just kind of get away from you? Yeah, the writing has started doing that.
Oh god, I just had a realization.
Yes?
Buggy's an evil bard specializing in speeches.
I mean, more or less,
Oh
yeah.
god, yeah, oratory, yeah.
He'd be barred with like a couple of ranks of rogue, but mostly bard levels.
Yeah, I mean he has the sneak attack.
It's all
Like he does also have quite a few like knife tricks and other like gimmicks that would be fitting of a rogue. But yeah, definitely like mostly bard, because like his whole thing is the performance and the charisma.
Suppose he'd also have cunning action.
Borrow from Pathfinder. He's just a bard who's taken the rogue dedication feat.
Yes. Well, there's that treasure. Oh, Goku Ball.
Yeah, Kurgan looks at anything Luffy has ever done.
Yeah, not political at all.
Yeah. See, that's
Soga
the
King.
one thing though. Luffy is not a political character, but his actions have political weight.
Consequences, yeah. Soga King.
Yeah.
Fire upon that Marine Ford banner.
Exactly.
Luffy isn't doing politics, he just cares more about people than the government,
Yeah.
which is a political statement.
Yeah.
I just got a good call. Oh, sweet. Holy shit.
Luffy is amazing
Excuse
at
me?
not understanding that his actions have
Yeah.
consequences outside of the immediate.
So, you know how you just made a monk?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That's a high rank pole.
It is. Eyebrow waggle. Ooh, fire
Not what
arrows.
I meant, you know it.
Yeah. Snake bombs. Moats. Okay. What do I do here? She's using bow and arrows.
Actually, moat aren't bad because you have an archer, you have an item user.
True. Red cap, officer's hat, black garb. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to be said about One Piece. One Piece is definitely another one of those examples of media literacy. Media literacy is a good thing to have when getting into One Piece because oof, duh.
I mean, getting into One Piece, you can survive for a while. Pretty much once you reach Sabaody and then onwards is where you really need to be like, oh. Now there are things that are being set up here.
Yeah, like now you're starting to put things together, especially like Sabaody very much contextualizes Arlong. Like,
yeah.
You get there and you're like, oh, this explains so much about that.
So this is why the fishmen hate people. Got it.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Arlong was a bad person, but I get it now.
Yep. It is definitely that sort of situation.
Arlong is an unforgivable monster, but I do understand.
Oh, yeah. God, that reminds me, I actually got to that point in the live action with my sister. I actually legitimately had to warn her ahead of time, like, yeah, there's gonna be a fucking heavy scene in this.
As Mandy just added in, Horty just sucks. He's all of the bad parts of Arlong with none of the good reasons of Arlong.
Yes. Full agree. Oh my god. Yeah, Horty Jones is probably one of the worst people. Ugh.
There's competition in One Piece for that title.
Yeah, there really is.
Looking at you, Doflamingo.
Doflamingo. The Celestial Dragons are also just blanket the worst. Although there is...
Still looking at you, Doflamingo, actually.
Yeah, still looking at you, Doflamingo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's another character. He's just like... He has reasons. They're awful reasons, and he's also just awful.
Yup.
He is the exact example of, I want a character that I can have someone understand what's going on, still be mad about them, and still hate them.
Yes. Oh, hey. Well, Fran just went to hand bombs now.
There was one person who put it in a really good way. Some villains have a background that makes you sympathetic with them. Some villains have a background where you're empathetic with them, and some of them have a background where you're thinking that it's going to explain or try to justify their actions, and it just tells you that no, they're bad the whole way down.
Oh, like Big Mom.
Yeah, like Big Mom, you're like, oh, you know, I kind of understand she was deserted, and like you just realize like she was just a shit her entire life.
Yeah.
The problem is that she just got more and more powerful, and people who were enabling her power.
Yeah, and then there's that one scene, you know, her birthday.
Yeah.
And you realize
that she got one of the most powerful devil fruit in existence.
Yeah.
And nobody, like, okay, like the big thing about that as well is that the whole backstory talking about how, like, before that she ran into the person that originally had it, and now she does have it, and like the whole time you're thinking to yourself, how did she get a hold of it then? It was already in, you know, it was already with somebody. And then the birthday scene happens and you're like, oh, that's how she got it.
Except first you're like, what's going on? And then when they get like, you get the thing where it's like, oh, and then Streusen saw what happened. And Streusen's like, oh my god. And then one of the giants saw it and was like, oh dear Jesus. And then you're like, no.
That was the moment where Oda was like, you only have to eat the devil fruit. I never said anything about where that devil fruit was.
Correct.
It's about that point you look over at Oda like, dude, who hurt you?
I mean, you could just say that about, like, the entirety of the whole cake arc. You could just effectively say, Oda, who hurt you? What trauma you went through?
True. That's so fucking true.
Yeah, and then Mandy was saying, the funny part is that Oda hasn't been through like that kind of trauma. Like, he just knows people who did and kind of just a little bit of research and just went from there.
Yeah.
And then his daughters browbeat him into Sanji having triplets for siblings.
Yeah. So, interesting point to bring up there, though. That does fly in the face of that old adage that artists have to suffer for their art.
Right.
Because Oda was able to recreate that sort of situation really fucking masterfully, and he never lived it.
Yeah.
Goes to show you
Artists
this.
don't have to suffer for their art, but suffering can make a good catalyst for art.
Yes, because it's certainly a thing that you can pull on for the inspiration. Lord knows I've pulled stuff from, a whole bunch of sources for things that I have, performed and spoken on. I mean, hell, there are things that have happened in Persona games that I look at as analogs in my own life and go, ugh, yeah, I know that one a little too damn well. Those moments where I stop the game and look at the camera and go, huh, I feel seen.
Right.
All right, we have exhausted everything that's here. Do I go to Hannah Mines? I don't know. But yeah, no, I also have zero sympathy for Big Mom. I don't know very many people that have sympathy for Big Mom. Like, there's
for her kids, on the other
oh
hand.
god, for her kids, holy shit.
Like, sure, some of them are real pieces of work, but like, you're given enough like stuff from like flashbacks of some of the older kids to like realize, like, sure, some of it is just, they were literally raised by a pirate crew effectively, so they're gonna have some less than savory mentalities about things. But at the same time, a lot of them, they were just trying to be kids and not get beaten by a proverbially drunk mom whenever she came home.
That is basically like the long and short of it. Ultimately, is that they are the quintessence of hurt people, and the cycle of abuse.
Yeah.
Feel more sympathy for Caesar than Big Mom. Yeah. Caesar's a piece of work too.
Yeah, Caesar's another one of those characters, like, he exists just to have the universe shit on him, and you're supposed to laugh when it happens, and you should.
Because sometimes it's honestly really fucking funny.
Correct.
Some of it's just the dumbest.
Now that just makes me think. I want to see what happens when Luffy finally meets Dragon and fucking decks him for being a terrible parent.
I think he's just gonna be like, "You're my dad." Like, I don't even think he's gonna recognize him, to be fully honest.
Yes. Yeah,
like it'll be the same situation that happened with Ivankov, except for it'll be in reverse, where like Dragon's gonna be talking to him and he's like, "Oh yeah, and I'm your dad." Luffy's gonna like completely miss the next half of that statement and be like, "Wait a minute, you're my dad?"
Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't think. Yeah, like Luffy doesn't really have
Luffy holds resentment there.
Right.
But
Luffy doesn't really hold resentment unless if you like directly tried like messing with his family. He doesn't really resent it. Hell,
terrible. Pretty much, Luffy will punch you.
Right.
Correct. Like even with Crocodile, he's kind of like, I don't like you, but like, I mean, when they broke out and fell down, I should say.
Right.
I will work with you. I have already punched you for that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You have served your sentence of me kicking the shit out of you and ruining your empire.
It's like, now you're here, and yeah, I don't really have a reason to kick the shit out of you a second time. Give me one, though, please, I'm begging you.
So much as lay a finger on Robin again, and I will end your entire life.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, that is literally the crew at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, literally, for those of you who are not like fully up to date on One Piece, not the current arc, but the arc before that, also known as Egghead, mildest for spoilers, they literally run into one of the most powerful beings that we have ever run into in the series. Like, Luffy's not there, Sanji's not there, Zoro's not there, and Jinbei is not there. Literally, it's the coward trio, Robin, and I think Brook is there.
Cowardly trio.
And
not
he's
wrong.
like, I'm going to kill you, Robin. And literally, not even a millisecond of hesitation, Nami just shouts to the crew and just says, everyone protect Robin, and everyone immediately just takes defensive action to save her. It's like, there wasn't even a moment of them being like, oh god, we're terrified. They were like, nope, that's our girl, you ain't touching her.
Well, the crew's in danger.
To quote Brenda from Scary Movie, that is some shit up with which I will not put.
I mean, you saw what happened even as far back as Arlong. Luffy just says, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go!
Another one of my
And they're
favorite.
already there. They were ready.
Yeah, that was another one of my favorite moments that when I was watching the live action with my sister, I at the moment where Luffy puts his hat on Nami's head and the thing that happened immediately after, being able to tell her at the end of that scene, that was taken specifically from the manga. Like, that entire framing.
They did a really good job of it, too.
Yeah, like, the entire framing of that scene was taken from the anime and manga.
It's good framing.
Oh, yeah. Like, the fact that they went out of their way to recreate that shot was honestly really cool.
Well, and it's very clearly framed. Like, these are a bunch of mafia toughs.
Yeah.
Or Yakuza.
I like Kiraga.
Especially freaking
Yeah.
Zoro and Sanji.
Yep.
Even Usopp kind of looks cool, let's be honest.
He's got his moments.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Soga
And then
King.
he also has moments where he eats the super hot Death Star and traumatizes the child for life.
It scares the fuck out of Perona. Oh my god, I fucking love
Why
that.
does my power work on you? I'm depressed already!
I'm too depressed for you to depress me more.
I just have clinical depression, you can't affect me.
Correct.
At which point she's like, well, shit.
Wait, you live like this every day?
Bitch, you live like this?
Yeah. A while back, I watched a video talking about characters in One Piece who, if they actually tried to be really powerful, she was like one of the top ones mentioned. Like, sure, if she goes up against anyone with Emperor's Haki, she's gonna be kind of cooked. But like, just shy of that, pretty much everyone else is gonna run into her, and it's gonna be like, oh no.
Oh no.
Verona.
I mean, I refuse to believe that Usopp is the only one with the willpower to live with depression in One Piece.
I mean, sure, but I feel like enough people don't that she would be able to get pretty far up in the ranking, so to speak.
Hell, yeah, come to think of it, like, at least as far as One Piece active characters go, there aren't very many others. Like, maybe, not even Law.
Humorously enough,
Hawkins,
Kaido
maybe?
Kaido would actually probably be okay.
Kaido probably.
Like, not even counting it. Kaido literally makes suicide a hobby because he's so tired of living and so pissed that Whitebeard died before him.
Yeah, but then like I would also
without his Emperor's Haki, he'd be fine.
I would also suggest maybe Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Yeah, I think
I can
Hawkins
see him
might be
being
able to.
so mentally just set on the cards that like they just hit him and he's like,
Mm.
eh.
Robin, Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and Chopper have all been. Yeah, and like they all got
But
hit by
it affects them
Corona.
to the point where they don't really fight well.
Right.
Weirdly, I think Shanks has a specific outlook on life that would leave him more or less functional.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Well, shit sucks, but like I'm still here.
I'm still here, so I'm gonna enjoy while I'm here.
I would also suggest maybe Mihawk, but not for the reason you'd think. Because, like, it wouldn't be that he's already depressed and therefore it doesn't affect him. It would just be like, what is this foolishness? This is too frivolous for me to think about. Get out of here with that shit.
Correct.
Even
Also,
the sky, yeah.
hockey does
Brooke.
give you like direct resistance to that bullshit.
Brooke. I love Brooke. Brooke is
Do you think
a
I can be
boss.
affected by ghosts? I'm already dead.
Oh, you do not want to depress Brooke. That just kills you.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. He gets super fucking serious when he's down.
I mean, yeah, we literally have the arc the end arc of Wano, where they mess with his brain, and it literally just put him into like a super focused state.
Yeah. Yikes.
How dare you remind me of my crew? Now I'm mad.
Yeah. Yeah, that is honestly fucking terrifying.
Just
Speaking
start
of which,
singing
dude.
Pink Sake at you, and you will die.
Tangentially related to that, I'm very happy that they didn't decide to include the Rumbar Pirates for season 2 of the live action.
Yes. It was really nice. It was really cool seeing Calico Yorkie. Also, the actor that got to play him. Woof.
Fair enough.
I also appreciate that they made Sanji not a creep.
Yeah.
Sanji's definitely they've definitely toned, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the worst impulses, so to speak, of Sanji have mostly been a thing from the from not Viz, the Funimation crew that has been making Toei, that's who it's Funimation who's streaming it. Toei has been up a lot of that from what it is in the actual series. Like, I mean, sure, he definitely has moments. Like, literally, he beats Viola and Dressrosa because he is an animal.
Yeah.
I'm going to read your mind to find out all your secrets. Oh my god.
Ugh.
And let's not forget the transphobia.
To be fair, Sanji never kicks any of the women. He only defends himself. Sanji will not kick a woman.
That's true, but
that
also
is true.
the way he reacts is just kinda...
Yes. That having been said, he still doesn't kick anybody from Kamabaka Island.
True. I will give him that.
He defends himself, but he does not kick.
Most of the time he spent running away, honestly. Yeah,
they mentioned that, most of his time on the island was just him running away.
And, like, that's how he
It's
basically
still
learned the
not
air hike ability.
Good, but it could have been worse.
I mean, a large portion of that is
fair.
also, damn it, Japan, because Japan in general has a transphobia problem.
If I
And
had
a gay phobia problem.
If I had a bunch of strangers running around trying, because like they even mentioned outright, like they're trying to put him in dresses. If I had people like chasing after me, trying to beat me up and throw me in dresses and outfits, kind of terrified too. That's
But
like
yes.
30 people chasing him.
Oda did not have to write it that way.
Also fair.
There's also a part of it. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To recognize that there's nuance
Oh,
in
yeah.
something, even if I say it's not great.
Yeah, like, one of the things that I tangle with it is that, like, there is a part of Sanji that's actually, like, not averse to it, and he's fighting it. It's the internalized element of it that's like, interesting.
On the other hand, Sanji, when he is, like, good, is so good.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
He is the best and the worst at the same time. Excuse me there?
What?
You don't need that, but
What, Tumulus?
no, the fucking one of the best katanas in the game.
Oh, Murasame.
Yeah.
It's needed.
I mean, it's an early katana.
Oh shit, that was 820. That's a lot of evade and a lot of attack and a lot of combo and water.
It
Yeah.
amuses me the attack power is actually less than all three of them what they currently have.
Yes.
It is, but like specifically, you would use that for the combination of the combo and the element.
Sorcerer's Hat. Nami Swan, Vivi Juan.
There are a bunch of like high-end pieces of equipment that are, numerically maybe not
I
perfect,
did not
but
need that mirror mail.
have interesting effects attached to them.
Oh, lead bolts. No, it's not the Masamune, no.
Hey, slow bolts.
Indeed. Oh, high bleed, high death. Aquaramo, lead bolt, poison bomb.
I also say, expose and poach.
I'm out of money. I got no money, honey. I have all these things, but I don't want to sell all of them because Lord knows I probably need shit.
Yeah, but selling is where most of your money comes from.
Yes. Pretty much all of it, actually. Map of Mount Baromi Sace, but I can't get the one for Parameter Rift.
I suppose I know you're saving to like hint for bizarre things.
Yeah.
Do you know where your next progress item is?
Not particularly. I've just kind of been running the gamut. So I've just
That's
been
great.
like doing the checks that I can do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything in particular that would be really helpful? But probably not at this point.
I mean, the Clan Primer, the Shade Stone.
Oh, the clan primer would unlock so much, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the Shade Stone would get me the Fran and Balthier check.
The clan primer just gets you all of the hunts.
Yeah, and I think actually finishing the Fate would also unlock the Bosch check.
Oh shit, yeah.
Is this from the async? No, this is just rando for rando's sake. This is a
This
solo
is just
run.
having fun.
Yep, this is a solo run. Next async, though, I'm probably going to run this. Ooh, raise. Nice.
Yeah.
I can't take on the judge here. So I can't take on Judge Bergen. I've done everything I can
Let's
do
see
here.
what's,
So.
see what's new in Archipelago. I should see what's been
A
added since I last looked.
lot.
Let's see what's been added since I last looked that I know the
That'd be
game
fun.
really well.
Let's see.
That's a fair point.
Supported games. Is there like a for supported games? Is there like a most recently added or anything like that? Oh my god, they have old school RuneScape on here.
Yeah, they have OSRS.
They do. I don't think there's a recently added. I think it's just alphabetical.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also a list of games that are not on that list that are beta and in progress. And that list is fucking huge.
I can believe it.
That list is 500 games long. Not
I
kidding.
think it,
Some of these games I do know well enough to play, but I also look at and go, that would cause me pain. Looking at you, Link to the Past randomizers, because I know my fucking luck.
Oh, Link to the
it
Past,
still
yeah.
amuses me that Pokemon Emerald and Red and Blue are on here, but not Gold and Silver.
No, but Crystal is.
Is it? I must
Yep.
have messed up.
So Gold and Silver are on there.
Technically, yeah.
Crystal.
As Crystal, yeah.
I don't see people on.
Basically, I think that's one that's presently in progress.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's also shockingly hard to hack Game Boy Color games for some reason.
Yeah. Another large
don't know
portion. Like, as far as the Pokemon games go, I think they're trying to aim for the if they have one, the all-in-one version. So, like, for Ruby and Sapphire, they did Emerald. For Gold and Silver, they did Crystal.
For Red and Blue, they could have done Yellow, but Yellow was a janky mess.
Yeah, and not really an all-in-one. It was just kind of its own thing.
It was still Gen 1, but yeah.
Yeah, like it was a Gen 1 thing and all, but like it wasn't spiritually the same as, say, Crystal or Emerald. That's also why, like, they have, I think, the White 2 and Black 2. I don't think they have White and Black.
They're not in the thing here, but
That they're beta games.
yeah, I wouldn't play a beta game for an ASIC though.
I would.
Just in case something happens.
Like, when I say beta games, I mean, like, those are, like, they're ready, and 9 times out of 10 are present
That's
with
fair.
minimal jank.
That's fair.
Uh,
Dark Souls 3 is here.
Where would I go to see the beta games?
There is a Google Sheet that I have access to that I
Fair.
can send you.
I'm just curious to see what, with that big of a roster, I was just curious to see what games are actually on it.
Oh yeah, there's so many. Sadly enough, not Tomba or Tomba 2. If I had more gumption in my life, I might actually consider changing that, but
Found the Google Doc. I will paste this in. Heck with it, I'll paste it in Twitch chat for people.
interesting.
I have mod powers.
This is true.
It's easy to forget that.
True. Just be careful with that document, folks. Ow.
It's available freely on the internet, but
It is. That having been said, Archipelago has a lot of cover thine ass.
Age of Mythology's on here, that's fun.
It's like,
oh
yeah,
god, Animal Well's on here.
like,
Oh,
and yeah. I don't get me wrong, I appreciate and love Archipelago for what it is, but the folks that run it are very, very protective, so be very careful.
Well, they kind of know that their project is
C&D'able.
no, but yes.
Okay. Matt, you and I had this conversation all the time. Legally, no. However, considering the people that are breaking the rules are the ones that have the money to make the rules in the first place,
Yes,
they're
that's why I
playing a
said no, but
different
yeah.
game. They're playing a very different fucking game. Especially when we're dealing with one of the most litigious AAA companies on the planet.
I'm sorry, Civilization 5?
Yup.
Also, there's a chess game on here.
Yup. There's also a bunch of Wario games, Wario Land.
Deep Drop
Oh,
Live
God, they-
on here. Amazing.
Why is Clover Pit in here?
There's a few roguelikes in there.
Ooh, Oblivion Remastered is in here. My computer wouldn't explode trying to run it. That thing.
Right.
Oh, God, Sacred
believe it or
Stones is in
not-
here.
Believe it or
Sacred
not, there's
Stones.
actually a pretty decent way to make Oblivion Remastered not play like ass in terms of performance.
It's not so much to play like ass on its end, it's more of my computer's old.
Yeah.
My computer's like 10 years old. The graphics have not updated.
A meteorite.
Oh god, why is Honey Pop in here?
Okay, so that is another thing on this whole thing about Archipelago being very, very protective, that game, do not talk about it in the main server for Archipelago. You will get banned.
Reasonable.
The main Archipelago server will not touch 18 plus games.
Which makes sense.
Like, you have to be very careful when you're talking on the Archipelago
They're
server.
incredibly risk averse.
They are incredibly risk averse, yes.
Which makes sense.
Like I said,
Of
I
course
get it. I get it. I just call it like I see it. And these guys are very risk averse and quite tense about it. So you just have to be careful with what you're talking about when you're on their server, because they are watching and they will punish you if you step out of line.
Also, of course, they got FF4 Free Enterprise
Yep.
and FF6 Worlds Collide in there.
Yep. And they also have Career Day.
Ooh, Power Wash Simulator is on here.
Yep.
Honestly, 5 is probably one of the easier ones to throw a randomizer on and actually, get through it. Because
Yep.
5 is a shorter, I'm not going to say simpler, but it's a more casual experience.
Sentinels of the Multiverse is on here. Oh my
I've
god.
been curious. I've honestly been curious. I haven't jumped into it, but I've been curious about it. Another aspect that I know of as far as the protectiveness goes, fan games are on the listing of do not talk about them.
Yeah.
For example, AM2R.
Which is a shame, because AM2R is legally in the clear.
Yeah, but Nintendo had their eyes on them. Nintendo did C&D them at one point.
Yeah, and they lost. I mean, they didn't lose, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it does not matter. That is the level of cover thine ass that they're at. Like, it got Nintendo's attention once. That was enough for them, and they're like, nope, do not talk about it. Things of a similar nature to that, don't talk about them either. We will ban you. Which honestly makes things like Career Day and World Collide odd.
Kind of hypocritical, yes.
Slightly. That having been said, that list that you've posted is not necessarily the list that Archipelago server is working with. To say that there's, I mean, this is loaded language. Bear with me, but to say that there's a bit of a schism in the situation, yeah. There is another server out there where you can talk about these things. Once again, just practice common sense about it.
Well, of course, Ultra Kill's on here, but not PRing. Anything I see that I see not PRing, I'm thinking, yep, I bet I know why.
Yeah.
It's good for my heart that Simpsons hit me on this on here.
Yep, that's actually been in the last couple of asyncs, by the way.
Has it really?
Yes.
That's fun.
By two different people, no less.
And then they get into the unstables, which
Yeah. Yeah.
someone's working on AC6.
Yep.
Oh, XCOM 2 is on here.
Yep.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh God, what do they do for checks for that? Is it mission completes or is it
I would
research?
assume so.
Hmm,
I see
actually-
roughly 15 to 20 hour campaign, so
What did
it's
I do?
definitely
Oh.
reduced in length.
I was going to
Well,
look.
they're definitely that's not going to be War of the Chosen then.
I don't know, that's just what it says on here. It says roughly 10 to 15 hour campaign with default settings, potentially much shorter with alternate goals.
Well, and that is assuming you're like sprinting for the end.
Also reason.
Oh, hey, I found the Sword of the Order.
Okay, so the GitHub has like what the checks are. It's completion of research and shadow projects, chosen hunt covert action, so it is War of the Chosen. First kill of each enemy type, first use of each item type.
Oh, wow.
Research / shadow project unlocks, including story progress. Chosen hunt covert action unlocks, being like faction, influence, or chosen. PCSs, stat traps are the item. The locations are the first list.
So it's gonna make it over to
Various features have been added to reduce the length of full campaign, such as missions being skipped and soldiers gaining XP passively. There are multiple options for alternate goals.
Ow.
Okay, they're actually thinking through that quite heavily.
Damn it.
Oh no, they let you do Long War of the Chosen?
At least probably get over to the Still Shrine and save.
Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, okay, I liked Long War in the first game. I don't really like Long War in XCOM 2, which is a controversial opinion, I know.
Oh, there's 2 treasure chests on this map. Crap. Need to find those. The fuck are you? Oh, Emperor Abyss. Okay. Oh, don't tell me that
they've got the Pyros, because of course they do.
Yes. I mean, guys, the treasure chests are on the other section of this map, aren't they? There's one. Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for those later then. Damn. Well, still trying to Miriam it is. That having been said, I'm at time basically, so.
The SNES Jurassic Park is on the unstables.
That tracks. Pretty sure that game was unstable
that game was
without
barely
being
stable
modded.
to begin with.
Exactly. Hey, battle harness.
Which is probably why it's in the unstable. Oh my god, Kerbal Space Program is here.
Yes, but are you good enough at that game to actually make it to the planets? Wait, Chrono Trigger Jets of Time. Is that just like the Chrono Trigger randomizer? Is that just what
Most
that's
likely.
called?
Probably.
An open world Chrono Trigger randomizer. Begin with the airship epoch and 2 characters.
Alright, save the game here. Okay.
Honestly, that's a neat one considering the structure of Chrono Trigger already.
True. Alright, yeah, it is basically time, so with that save, I am going to go ahead and bring us back here. So, we had a lot of fun conversations today. Holy shit. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you enjoyed your time. As always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. Always hope to grow the community and certainly hope that it's been fun to watch me and friends banter while I do more randomizer progress. I am on Blue Sky. I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server and there's a few other places online you can find me. Links to those are in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully done socials command, which nets you everything everywhere all at once. Finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you and certainly hope that I can see you here live sometime should opportunity ever arise. But with that, let's find our raid target for the evening and make sure that we keep this moving forward. Let's see here. And as always, update the list, make sure that it's there. See folks doing Pal World. The casting of Frank Stone. Wait, the casting of Frank Stone, isn't that horror game that like prefaces Dead by Daylight? I think it was like a kind of telltale
I do not know.
I think it was kind of like a telltale horror game that like at the end kind of links to Dead by Daylight. And honestly, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I watched a playthrough and it's honestly really cool. I don't know that I would play it myself, but it's cool. Oh hey, Cooper Coon's doing P5 Royal. That's interesting. What else we got on here? Zero's doing Deep Rock Galactic, Rock and Stone. Kelta is doing SpongeBob SquarePants movie game.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that exists.
It is, and my brain hurts. It's one of those things where it's like, the movie, the game, and I'm like, wait, Zoan is playing 33 Immortals. We raided into that yesterday. Different person, but same game. It was Oshi that was playing it yesterday, yeah. Pronto's playing Date Everything. All of these. You can probably go visit Kelta. Kelta's a decent person to vibe with. And a fellow Dobion member, I believe. And they're just starting out, apparently. So we can do that. Raid out. Ratings. Demo. Here's the raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to Kelta the Pomeranian. Wonderful bean. Fun to vibe with. Playing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie of the game. Berg. Alright. That should be correct. That looks correct. With that, everything appears to be in order. Doors are open, portals are shining in the distance. I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thanks for joining me here again in Daemona Marina. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.